Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode. I'm Crypto Waymo, and I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Now, of course, here you can expect to receive the most recent news and updates in the world of cryptocurrency. So, in other words, guys, when we know, you know. It's just that simple. All right? So, with that being said, guys, let's get right into it. All right, guys. So today I want to give you some news that you can use. All right. I know that some of us may be more seasoned in the world of cryptocurrency than others. I know some of us may be more familiar with the language in the world of cryptocurrency, etc. But based on the feedback that I've been receiving, I want to take an opportunity to focus on crypto terms that I think is very, very important that you're aware of. And I want to also make sure that everyone here on the channel is prepared to talk the appropriate language. So that way, as we move further into this, this can be an opportunity for us to kind of exercise some of these terms and everyone be on the same page. So this episode, we're going to just focus on some specific crypto terms that I think you need to know if you don't already. So taking that from the top, the first one that I want to make sure that we're aware of is blockchain. All right. Blockchain, guys, is really the basis or a huge part of cryptocurrency. The blockchain system is a digital ledger composed of all the transactions ever made in a particular cryptocurrency. So this is where the safety and the security comes in. And that's one of the things that we value in cryptocurrency is the fact that everything, every transaction, every purchase, every sale, etc., that's made is recorded on the blockchain system, and it allows that information to never ever go away and something that can always be well documented. The next term that you may hear me use is dApps. You may be familiar with the term apps. I'm sure we all have those on our smartphones, etc. In the world of cryptocurrency, we use the term dApps. dApps are an open source apps built on a blockchain intended for real world use. dApps are valuable. Actually, to be honest, Ethereum, which you guys know is one of the altcoins that I definitely have as a part of my portfolio, and I talk time and time about the value of it. Ethereum is really considered to be the mother of applications. Ideally, its platform was built to allow this level of technology, which allows things to be built on top of the app, basically. So for other usage or other things that you like to use in real world usage terms, it allows you to build apps on top of Ethereum, and that's one of the things that is so valuable as it relates to Ethereum. NFTs being a good example, non-fungible tokens. You may have heard that term as well. NFTs primarily are built on the Ethereum platform as well. So that's what dApps are. And as I said, dApps, bring more added value because of the fact that you can kind of stack or, add additional apps on top of the original application. Let's take a look at DeFi. All right, DeFi, decentralized finance, decentralized alternatives to traditional finance. DeFi, guys, is really one of the things that we as hodlers in cryptocurrency see a ton of value in. Of course, we have centralized finance, which is, obviously the standard way of, how we go about, things, typically. The DeFi or decentralized aspect is what cryptocurrency brings, whether it be in insurance, funding, loans, etc. This is more of a way to create more of a way that we can maneuver without being dependent upon the traditional way that financial institutions typically operate. So DeFi is actually something that brings extreme value to cryptocurrency. Fiat. Fiat is government-backed currency. U.S. dollars are considered fiat currency, just to put it in layman's terms. So, in other words, if I had cryptocurrency and I decided to sell a portion or amount of my cryptocurrency, then that would be converted into fiat dollars, and the fiat dollars, which I said is the U.S. currency, which allows you to convert that or break that down into your bank account. NFTs. Non-fungible tokens enable virtual transactions between collectibles such as art, music, using smart contracts. Smart contracts are really the old traditional contracts, just more, sophisticated. They put all of that same language into the language of crypto, which may be symbols, but ultimately mean the same thing in regards to accountability of someone signing a legal contract. That's what the smart contracts are. All hands again kind of point back to one of my faves being Ethereum. Ethereum has a lot of value in the ability that it offers the smart contract. So, a lot of the NFTs that you see that are out there, they're connected to Ethereum and its ability to establish those smart contracts. The next one is a term that's very, very frequently used, I'll say, in the world of cryptocurrency and really across the board as it relates to overall investments. HODL. You'll see this term, you may have thought it was misspelled, you may have thought that, or probably were unaware of really what it even meant. It's kind of an acronym for hold on to dear life, but it simply means to hold. So when we talk HODL, we literally are saying, hey, here's an investment that I made, and, for more of a long-term type situation, I'm prepared to hold on to this and not, sell away, etc. FUD is the next one. You may have heard me use that term. Again, I think that's why it was important that I do this video, to ensure that we're all talking the same language. FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. I'm sure you've probably heard a lot of FUD, especially lately, as it relates to the market. When we use the term FUD, it usually speaks to potentially some mainstream media information that's out, or someone mentioning a level of skepticism with cryptocurrency, etc. Typically, when we talk FUD, that typically is something that kind of shies people away from their investments, or cause them to grow afraid and sell, and due to all of the different level of uncertainty and doubt. So that's ultimately what FUD is. FOMO is the next one, guys. FOMO, fear of missing out. FOMO also is a frequent behavior that you may see in the world of investing. These are for individuals that are not really bought into cryptocurrency as we talk about day to day. Someone who's not, taking that research that they're gathering and doing something with it immediately. Here's someone who's waiting, unfortunately, for things to take off. And, now at this point, they're ready to climb aboard. So a lot of times this is a person that may be making a more irrational, quick decision, not really looking at all of the facts or the numbers or dollar cost averaging, or taking a lot of that into consideration. Here's a person who's saying, hey, I see this ship taking off. I don't want to miss it. For the fear of me missing out, hey, I'm going to go ahead and jump in. And sometimes, even me personally, guys, I've been victim of that early on in my investments in cryptocurrency, and it's cost me to lose money because I just jumped on. I saw things taking off. I didn't really understand the nature, of cryptocurrency and the volatility, and that there will be opportunities to take advantage of dips and the dollar cost averaging, and all of those valuable things that kind of help us to get a better profit margin. So for me, unfortunately, a lot of times when I got right into crypto, I was excited. I saw something. Unfortunately, at that time, well, I guess fortunately and unfortunately, fortunately at the time, the market was green, so everything was pumping. I guess unfortunately for me, I jumped in some very high prices, for some portions of my portfolio. And, then in turn, just because I was afraid that, I was going to miss the ship or the boat, whatever you call it, as it was taking off. And in turn, if I'd done the research, as we emphasize all the time, guys, then I would have seen that, it was on its way, down, and I could have, maybe almost bought a 2-for-1, believe it or not, in some of those situations. So we live and we learn. That's the value of the research. And of course, we emphasize doing the research on this channel time and time again, guys. Again, for me, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. For me, I just like to deliver the facts. And I think that's, probably the most valuable thing that you can get from me. All right, the next one is paper hands. You may hear this term as well. Paper hands, someone who sells too early because the financial risk is too high. So a paper-handed individual is someone who's, purchased Dogecoin at 70 cents maybe in May, was not prepared and for the volatility of what comes for cryptocurrency. Got very, very frightened in the last, month or so, and has just done a panic sale and has, sold everything for the fear of the risk that, everything will continue to go down. So it's more of a panic seller, an individual who, can really not withstand the low volatility of the stock or of the market at the time. And then we have diamond-handed individuals, guys. All right? Diamond hands are individuals who have high risk tolerance to stomach through the high volatility of the market. This is the behavior, guys, that I think is very necessary due to the fact that we have not approached mainstream adoption in cryptocurrency as of yet. So with that being said, as again, I want to emphasize there is high volatility, guys. So, when it's up, it's up. When it's down, it's down. So I think that having diamond hands, help us to rely on our conviction, our belief, our research, and what value we see in the future of cryptocurrency. So, a diamond-handed individual is someone who does not make a quick, irrational impulse decision, but more so someone who sits back, takes a look at the facts and has had the ability to stomach the low volatility. Because again, this individual is more excited about the opportunity or the reward that comes versus the risk. So, this is a real risk taker here, having diamond hands. All right. Hopefully, those 10 or help you to gain some insight or answer some of the questions you may have had about some of the terms that you see frequently used in cryptocurrency. I hope this was helpful for you. So otherwise, guys, news you can use. Hopefully you can do something with those few terms in the world of cryptocurrency. Otherwise, guys, thanks again for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.